Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to look after your aloe vera plant. So as you can see, this plant is getting quite big for its container. I mean, you could keep it in there for longer if you wanted to, but I'm going to repot it and show you what to do. Okay, right, so first things first, you get a tray, just so you don't get soil everywhere. Because the thing is with aloe veras is they grow up from the sides. So little pieces like this one and like around here, they just grow up from the roots, and then you've got a whole nother plant because you can just pull them apart, which I'm going to show you how to do now. And also what you want to do is get rid of all of these horrible manky leaves when they come on, so you can just peel them off and just put them in the bin or in the compost or whatever. But I'm normally going to do that when I pull them out. So I get it, pull the whole thing out of the soil. There's quite a lot in there, and then you can see already there's lots of roots, and parts of it will just fall off straight away. So these are whole new plants that you can pot up in a smaller pot or with some bigger ones, just to get a nice new plant. So you can see here that there's one sort of big one in the middle, and then they've all grown around it. So we try and tear these two apart. You want to be careful not to damage the roots at all, which is obviously quite hard. But yeah, you can see there's quite a lot of roots. And then we can just plant, look, and you can see here how there's lots of little ones growing off of it. So you could take them off if you wanted to. I'm just going to keep them all together and plant them up. But like I said, if you see any of the leaves that are a bit nasty and gone a bit funny, then you can just take them off. Okay, well these ones have fell off, so I might as well just plant them in a new pot. So yeah, what you got to get is a nice new pot. So this is the same one which this one was in, but I'm just going to reuse it. So it'll go in there nicely like that. You want to fill it quite high. That's what I normally do, is just fill it to the top with soil. It doesn't really matter what soil you use. It can be quite sandy, it can be whatever you really want. Aloe veras are originally from the Middle East and East African countries, so they're used to not the best soil because it's quite dry. Right, that'll do. And then you make yourself a little hole for them to go in, like that. Of course, if you don't want to use your hands, you can just use a trowel, but I don't mind. And then you can just plant them in there, push the soil around it. I'm going to add some of this stuff here. And just make sure it's nice and tight in there. So the plant's got plenty of soil to get lots of nutrients. Yeah, so there you are, you've got a whole new plant. That's just one. And of course we've got all of this left here as well. So we could do maybe one with this lot, or we could take this further apart. Of course you want to get rid of these bits which are a bit brown. There, this bit in there, get rid of that. So then this one could go in this pot, or maybe this should go in a bigger pot. No, I'll keep this one. So it really doesn't matter how many you put in. You could take this all apart and just do one. Say this one here could be one plant, or you can just take this little one off and have that as one plant. But I'm just like to keep them together so you have a sort of a bigger amount to start with. Let's get some more soil in here. So yeah, it's always good to have them nicely tight in so they are nice and sturdy, they don't fall over or anything. And you can keep aloe vera plants outside in a greenhouse for most of the year, but when it comes to winter, it is best to have them inside, just so they don't, because what can happen with them is they don't look like they're frozen, but because they're a succulent plant, the inside juices, like, because you know how aloe vera is, let's just show you how inside they have all the nice juice. I mean, that one isn't the best example, but you can see there's some juice inside. Wait, where is it? There. You can see there's juice inside, so that could freeze, and then the plant can sort of rot from the inside, which is not very good at all. So right, there's that one done. So then we've got these little ones, which you can just do a whole, again, you can just put them all in one, or you could just do a couple of them. I won't show you how to pot them because I've literally just done two, so you probably know. But here's one that you can just have a little one, and then hopefully that'll grow up to be as big as the other ones, just if you look after it well. So they're pretty much the same, and as soon as they get growing, they'll be all right. Especially in summer, they grow quite fast, and then you can plant even more. So I've got one here that is quite a good example. So this is just one, don't know if you can, it's not the best view, but you've got one here, so you can see how big it is, this on this side, and then these two bits here have shot off. So you could, if you wanted, take them off and replant them as new plants, but I'm just going to keep them because it looks quite nice. And then you've got that, all of that, and you can imagine how much of the good aloe vera plant juices is inside there. And hopefully these ones will grow to that sort of size. So yeah, there's a lot you can do with aloe vera as well. It's very healthy if you have any burns, or if you get a cut, it's quite good to put on it. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna do one on, I'll do an update for the lemons and the mango seeds, because I'm waiting for the lemon seeds. They're nearly ready, and then I'll be able to show you how to plant them and everything, and just give you some tips, because they're close, but hopefully that'll be ready for next week. Okay, thank you, bye.